Alright, real talk for a second. Fast food can be really irritating, and I have a lot of stories to share with you guys if you guys are interested. And I've thought about doing this sort of fast food rant series for a while, just a couple funny videos. But this is something that really kind of pushed me to do that. So, with the whole coronavirus thing and the scare and everything, you know, whatever's going on, it's fine. But there's a lot of issues that come with that, and working in fast food and working in places that you can't really just not get away. There, every day, I have people, just customers, say, you really should be inside, take a couple weeks off, quarantine yourself, you're putting us all at risk. Also, I need 14 cheeseburgers and 27 shakes. What is the logic of that? How are we supposed to shut down when everybody wants to just buy all this food and everything, which is fine. Appreciate your business, I guess, but we can't shut down if the businesses won't shut down because they're still making money because people aren't quarantining themselves. But then they're criticizing the people out in the open. Some people can't afford to leave employment for a couple weeks, or the services are needed too much, to be shut down. Be kind to the fast food workers that are having to be open to that. They're taking that back to their families. They're exposed to it themselves. They're just as much as risk as you are for being exposed to them when you're out in the open and you're not quarantining yourself either. That doesn't make much sense at all. Also, the paramedics, police, nurses, they're all exposed, and there are even videos online of people criticizing them for being out in the open. They should just shut down emergency services. That's an actual thing. That's an actual thing that people say. Not to mention, people are rude, like I said. We're having to take that home to our families too. We're at risk just as much, as people are. Plus, we're having to clean and bleach everything while still finding time to make all the food. Also, another thing that I hear a lot, which is kind of nuts, honestly. There are a lot of the older crowd, which is fine. We expect the business. That's cool. But I even hear people talking about how their generation can make anything out of anything. They could cook anything out of anything, and they still can. But then they're like, I need 17 cheeseburgers, and I'll be back for the same thing in an hour. See, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Not to mention, again, they're rude, and they try and just criticize you for being out in the open, and criticize you for not being able to do things. Things get really irritating working in public service, which, not to say that it isn't a good job. It's meant, as a temporary job, but things are just irritating sometimes. And I don't know, I just thought about sitting down and making this funny little video, I guess, but there are really a lot of issues with the coronavirus. And honestly, like fast food, all of this aside, I'm not even scared of the virus as much as I'm scared of the people, the greed that you see. People just tearing open pallets of toilet paper, anything they can get their hands on, not taking what they'll need for a couple weeks. No, just tearing everything open. Just completely wrecking the economy by just taking everything. There are a lot of issues in society, and that just carries over to every job, not to mention fast food. I have a lot of nut stories for working in fast food for multiple years, not just at one place, but multiple places. If you guys want to hear about that, just let me know, I guess. But if you guys like this video, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's always, guys, stay awesome. SatireTravesty out. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep now.